Hi, this is Russ, your instructor, and I'd like to do a little video for you of what to do to help you get a fast start this week. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come to my.oakton.edu, and I'm going to go ahead and log in. There we go. And I'll log in, and you can see that here we have D2L. All right. When you come over here to, for example, I think in your case, you can get email and so forth from my Oakton, but you would come to wherever you get D2L and you go into D2L, and it will show you where the classes that you're registered for are listed. Okay, and so for example, the course that we're of course interested in is the Adobe Illustrator class. Okay, and that's from last semester. So let's go to this semester's class. Okay, and you'll see that I have a lot of news items already. Okay, and that's where I'm going to be putting most things that you're going to need for this class. Okay, and so you can click on news and you can see all kinds of things that that I've posted. Now, a note about passwords, usernames, and so forth. I don't keep track of that stuff, nor does Oakton or any of the other systems. So if you need to write down your passwords and usernames, please definitely do that. Okay, so you can see here I have some of the news items that I've already uploaded for you, and you should take a look at that. When I talk in the assignment sheet for the week about discussions, I mean this part over here where it says discussions, and this is what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to go through and add good and bad discussion responses. Okay, so what I'm going to do, for example, is I'm going to take a look at some ugly logos. All right, and so as examples of bad design. And this one here I don't particularly like, so I'm going to right click on that image. I did a search on Yahoo for ugly logos. You can see that up here. And so I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to say copy the link location. Okay, and I'll go back to the discussion, and I'm going to be able to sorry for the phone ringing there. Okay, I'll go into this discussion. All right, and I'm going to start a new thread. Okay, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to put in ugly logo, ugly logo, good logo. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll paste the link. Whoa, that's quite the heavy-duty link. Let's not do it that way. Instead, let's do it a little differently. Okay, let's take that out. And by the way, you should be using Firefox. If you're having trouble with any of your links and any of your systems, as you use Oakton systems, you should use Firefox. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll put in a link. Okay. And we'll put in a URL, for example. Okay. And let's go ahead and we'll put in what the URL is that we copied out of Yahoo, and I'm just going to put down ugly logo. Okay. And we'll go ahead and we'll insert that. Okay. And then if I want to, I can comment about it. All right, let's go ahead and do that again. I zeroed in on a logo that I do like. Okay, and I'm going to copy the image location again. All right, and I'll come over here to, again, my good design, bad design. Now I'd like you to make your comments longer than I'm making. I'm just doing this for demo purposes. Okay, so Ken, I'm going to insert a URL. Okay. And I'll scroll down here so I can see that I'm going to put in a URL. Okay. Now I have to scroll back up. Sorry for the scrolling, but that's just how it is. Okay. And I'll put in that URL and I'll put in good logo. Okay, and I'll go ahead and insert that link and I'll make a comment about it. Okay. All right. So there's my comments, and I'm going to go ahead and choose post. Okay. And that's what I want you to do when you create a discussion item. Okay. In the weekly good design, bad design discussion. All right. So that's one of the things I'd like you to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close some of this stuff. Okay, so you can go on go on Yahoo and search logos and so forth. Now another thing I need you to do is go on peachpit.com/redeem, and that's where you'll put in the code from the back of your book, and you'll be able to get the files that go along with the book. Okay. However, there's also an online system. Okay. And so what I'll have you do is go into My Graphics Lab. Let's go ahead and sign in there. Okay. And it has my username. Your username should be your Oakton email address and then whatever password you use. Okay. Again, I don't keep track of your password, and neither does Oakton, so you should probably have that available to you so that you can log in whenever you need. Okay, so now here you'll see is an online system. So a good way to think about D2L is it's great for course administration. Okay, uploading files to the Dropbox, participating in discussions, and so forth. And My Graphics Lab has the content for videos, things like that you're going to need for the course, as well as some places that you're going to download files. So for the assignment for this first week, as you can see, we have we logged in and we have course home overview. I don't have a whole lot in there, but you can get the overview of the course, what we're going to be doing in terms of course topics. Okay, so for example, I have course topics listed. All right, but also, for example, I said section 3.0 is where you should go get the videos for the interface, and you can see here the interface. From the interface, there's going to be presentations, readings, videos, projects, and so forth according to what I assign you. In this case, what I did was I assigned you some videos to watch. Okay, so you should definitely watch the introductory video, video 1, video 2, and so forth. Now in video 2, you can see there are video project files. I'm going to click on that, and you can see because it says zip on the end of it that it's an archive. You're going to want to save that file, okay? And when you save it to your computer, and you need to make sure that you know where you save this, I would recommend that you get a flash drive or something like that to save all your course files, because you are in control of your files. Unfortunately, I won't have any control of your files, okay? And I won't have control over what you download or what you upload or the files that you save for the future, okay? But I'm going to say okay to that, and you can see it automatically starts downloading, okay? And whatever files are referred to in the video, those are the ones that you're going to be able to access when you download the file, okay? So I hope that that gives you a pretty good overview of what to get started on this week. And notice that in course topics, okay, the way they set this up is quite different. Over here you can see that I have separated everything out into a 14-week course. They have things set up in 5 sections, so don't worry about that, but I'll try to make it clear in the weekly instructions what to look for, where to go, and how to navigate inside my graphics lab. Okay? And then in terms of going back to the main menu, there are things that you might want to look at. For example, there are shared resources. If you're interested in reading about design and so forth, we'll be learning about design, marketing as it relates to illustration. This semester, there's quite a bit of stuff that you can read there. And there's also an e-text. Now, this e-text is an older version of the textbook. It's from 2013. The version that we're using that you get from the bookstore or from Pearson Online is a more advanced. It's the 2016 version, okay? And so, but you can, if you are interested, you can access that text. And so I wish you the very best of luck this week, and I hope that you will contact me if you have any questions. Thanks very much.